What is up, YouTube, and welcome to Brute Strength Day 189, second day of the Road to Anywhere Squad program. So, I'm just starting out really light, as you can see, 5 sets of 5 and 130. And in the past, I've done, I think 32 reps with this. So, this is not hard for me at all because I'm also at my strongest with my squats, but I'm not used to this high volume. And I think if you're gonna do the 5 sets of 5, that Clarence Kennedy and Sega Strength and Toshigi Yamamoto made popular. You can't just do it extremely close to failure all the time. You can't even just do it lighter most of the time and with the same variation constantly. You're also gonna have to switch up the variation to avoid putting too much pressure on the same place. And that will also allow you to actually have a higher total intensity, like training closer to a 1 rep max from the 5 sets of 5 than if you were not rotating. And at the same time, you are still going to have a slighter risk of injury. Now, the first day was 5 sets of 5 at 120. Second day, 5 sets of 5 at 130. And then today I did front squat actually, on the day recording this. And the plan is like, because I know that, and I knew that I was gonna feel a little bit tired going into front squat today because I'm not used to this. And even though it's not close to failure, it is 15 sets of squats within 3 days. But I also know that just one rest day is gonna do a whole lot of things in this kind of training. And Saturdays I can probably push harder, and Mondays maybe, or Thursdays, knowing that I have a rest day coming up, or perhaps even Sundays instead of Saturdays, knowing that I have just one day before that and then one more day before a rest day again. I can go a little bit harder with them. But it's just about not going extremely hard all the time. There's also an option to add 3 sets of 10 at the end after the 5 sets of 5. And I'm not gonna do that. I know some people have done it, not every day, but like sometimes. I think you're gonna have to be out of your mind to do 8 sets of squats in one training 5 times a week. Even though I know that there are people who have done that many sets of squats, like Matt Venner in a week at one point, and had success with it. But I don't think that many sets is useful. I think that becomes a little bit too much. Then you gotta not do like any accessible work at all, basically. I do think you need more variation than that. Yeah, you saw my range ups in this training as well moved extremely fast, and I knew that were gonna be good because I didn't go hard on, like, what do you call it? Yeah, I didn't do pull up stuff for like 3 days. I didn't go hard on squats, things like that. So my nervous system was feeling up for the task. And yeah, even though I was a little bit like tired from the bench press, I had a little bit of sore forearms. I still think it's still the best I've ever moved in that exercise in the ring chin ups. Yeah, the goal is to get up and hit a 35 kg to 40 kg single 3 weeks from this training. Now after that, I moved on to high rope curls. So I'm still once a week having some kind of hamstring isolation, and once a week having good mornings, and once a week having just like leg extension for recovery. But yeah, I did 11 high rope curls, and that is actually a PR. And the form is better even than when I got 10 the first time around, like a year ago. Um, and because here I'm keeping my hands on my hamstrings all the time, I'm not taking them down in front of my body, and then pulling back into extension on the way up. So totally hamstring isolation, and definitely a sign that I can begin to do these weighted just with like 2.5 kg, 5 kg, do like sets of 4 or 5, and really get easy PRs, and then drop back down to body weight and do more sets of like 4 and 5. And eventually I'll be up doing like 15, 20 reps of these, and be able to move on to good mornings and do them with a fully extended hip and actually adding weight. That is the goal, and I know it doesn't always go as planned, but I really think it will this time around. Anyways, guys, that is all for Bruce Day 189, and I'll see you all for the next one. I'm out.